In 9-3 volumes of pyramids and cones, sometimes they won't give you the height in the drawing, and you have to figure it out. If you look in here, you actually have a right triangle inside here, and we found out back in chapter 6 that when we had a right triangle, we could use Pythagorean theorem to find the missing side. Pythagorean theorem said the hypotenuse squared was equal to the sum of the legs squared. So most of you remember it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we plug in our hypotenuse, square it, equals the height squared plus the other leg, 6 squared. 10 squared is 100 equals the hypotenuse squared, h squared, plus 36. Now I want to be solving for h squared, so I subtract 36 from both sides. And when I do that, I get 64 equals h squared. Then I take the square root of both sides to get h by itself, and the square root of 64 is 8. So now I have the height. I have this length across because it's always half the whole length across, and I have all the information I need to solve my volume. So again, remember that your volume equals 1/3 the area of the base times the height. So I need to find the area of the base. The base is 12 times 9 because it is a rectangular shape. My height I've just found out was 8, and I'm going to take 1/3 of that. So I usually multiply straight across, and 12 times 9 was 108 times 8, and I get the volume equals 864 divided by 3, which comes out to 288. Because it is a volume and my units are inches, this is inch to the 3rd power. And that's how you solve a volume problem for cones and pyramids. Same thing would happen in your cones. You can find if you have a cone shape. So when you have the cone shape, you can use the radius, the slant of the cone, and the height. And again, you have a right triangle, and you can use Pythagorean theorem and do the same thing that we just did in our pyramid. Find the height by using Pythagorean theorem, and then put it into your volume formula, and you will be able to find the volume of the cone as well. And that's all your examples for today.